Love books? So do we. Welcome to the Book Nook Cafe, where we uncover the latest must-reads, hidden gems, and everything in between. I'm Greg.
And I'm Anne. We're coming to you straight from the cozy corners of the Book Nook Cafe, where the coffee is hot, the shelves are packed, and great conversations are always brewing.
If it's trending on the New York Times bestseller list, you'll hear about it here. So grab your favorite drink, settle in, and let's turn the page together.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Can't wait to chat about today's novel.
Seriously, I've been counting down the days. The Paper Palace by Miranda Cowley Heller was something else.
Tell me about it. From the moment I started reading, I was captivated.
Same here. So, where should we begin? The setting blew me away.
Oh my gosh, yes. Cape Cod's Paper Palace felt so vivid. Didn't you just want to be there?
Absolutely. I could almost feel the sand between my toes and the sun on my face.
And the way she describes the old cabins and the lake, it's like the place came alive.
Right. It wasn't just a backdrop. It was like another character in the story.
Exactly. The atmosphere added so much depth to Elle's journey.
Speaking of Elle, what did you make of her?
Well, she's quite the enigma. One minute I was rooting for her, and the next I was shaking my head.
I know what you mean. She's so flawed, but in such a human way.
Yeah, nobody's perfect, right? Her internal struggles felt so real.
Totally. And her dilemma between Peter and Jonas. Oh man, that was intense.
Seriously, were you Team Peter or Team Jonas?
I'm still conflicted. Peter's the ideal husband, but Jonas, there's something about first loves.
Exactly. That chemistry and history they share, it's hard to ignore.
But is it worth jeopardizing her entire life?
That's the million-dollar question. What would you do in her shoes?
Oh boy, that's tough. I don't know if I'd have the courage to throw caution to the wind.
Same here. It's a risky move.
But sometimes risks pay off, right?
True. It makes you think about those what-if moments in life.
Totally. And the way the story flips between past and present, it kept me on my toes.
Yeah. At first I was a bit disoriented, but then I got into the rhythm.
The non-linear timeline added so much depth.
Agreed. It was like peeling back layers to understand Elle's motivations.
And those flashbacks revealed so much about her past.
Right, and they explained why she makes the choices she does.
Exactly. The traumas she faced really shaped her.
And can we talk about how Heller handles those heavy topics?
Oh, she did it so gracefully. It was raw but not overwhelming.
Absolutely. She didn't shy away from the tough stuff.
Nope, and that's what made it powerful.
Some parts were hard to read, though.
I hear ya. But I appreciate that she didn't sugarcoat anything.
Me too. It's important to portray those realities authentically.
Definitely. What did you think about Elle's relationship with her mother?
Oh man, her mom is a piece of work.
Right? She's so blunt and unapologetic.
But there's a certain charm to her, don't you think?
Yeah, their banter was hilarious at times.
I found myself laughing out loud.
Same here. It added some lighter moments to the story.
Exactly, and it showed a different side of Elle.
You could see how her mother's influence affected her.
Totally. It was like watching a generational cycle play out.
Exactly. And speaking of cycles, the symbolism of the Paper Palace itself was brilliant.
Oh, for sure. A sturdy-looking place that's actually falling apart.
Just like Elle's life appears perfect on the surface, but filled with cracks.
Wow. That's deep.
Well, the book brings out the philosopher in me.
Laughs, love it.
By the way, did you notice how nature played such a big role?
Yes, the descriptions of the lake, the forest, it was so immersive.
Totally transported me there.
Same. It made me want to plan a trip to Cape Cod.
Let's do it. Book club field trip.
That would be amazing.
But back to the book. What did you think about the supporting characters?
Oh, they were so well fleshed out. Even the minor ones had depth.
Agreed. They added richness to the story.
Exactly. No one felt two-dimensional.
Right. And they all impacted Elle in different ways.
It was like everyone had a role in her journey.
Totally. And I loved how Heller wove all those relationships together.
Me too. It felt like real life, messy and interconnected.
Speaking of messy, what about that ending?
The ambiguous ending? It drove me crazy.
I know, right? I've been debating it ever since I closed the book.
Who do you think she chose?
I'm leaning towards Jonas.
Really? I thought she stayed with Peter.
See, this is why it's brilliant. It can go either way.
Exactly. It leaves it up to us to decide.
And keeps us talking about it.
Mission accomplished, Heller.
Seriously. It's the kind of book that sticks with you.
Definitely. I've been recommending it to everyone.
Same here. It's a must-read.
By the way, have you read any interviews with the author?
No, have you?
Yeah, she said she wanted the ending to be open to interpretation.
Ah, that makes sense.
I kind of love that she trusts the readers to make their own conclusions.
Me too. It's refreshing.
Absolutely. So, any final thoughts?
Just that The Paper Palace is a beautifully crafted story that explores the complexities of love and choices.
Well said. It's emotionally intense, but so worth the read.
Agreed. Can't wait to see what Heller writes next.
Same. So, what's on our reading list for next time?
I was thinking maybe something a bit lighter.
After this roller coaster, that's probably a good idea.
All right, I'll pick something fun.
Sounds great. Thanks for chatting, as always.
Anytime.
Until next time, happy reading. Well, that's a wrap for this episode of From the Book Nook.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and share with your friends.
If you're interested, our channel description contains links to the beverages we are drinking and some Book Lovers merchandise.
We love having you here. Bye for now.
See you next time.